Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 345, and welcome back to the next episode, I think 4, I've already lost count, of our Pokemon Y Wonderlocke. Again, the pause. But today we are continuing, and we're going to take on the first gym today. I don't like doing team recaps, but because I don't have anything on the layout, which tells you my team, I feel like it's necessary, though I will do them quickly, so if you're more interested in about the specifics, I'm really sorry. We have a Spupa, a Numel, a Volbeat, a Sentret, a Gulpin, and a Kecleon, all of which we obtained from lovely Wonder Trays. Now, I think we're pretty much ready to go ahead and take on this gym, which is in fact a Bug-type gym. We're going into the Butterfly House. Oh, look at what you just look at that. Would you just look at those beautiful pictures? We're going to sneak past this guy if we can and just say, shaboop, down the fireman's pole, and take on the gym leader. Not right now, obviously. We have some trainers to take on before we can take on the gym leader, but let's be 100% honest, guys. With our trusty pal Numel at our side, this gym should be a walk in the park. Which I don't, hopefully the next gym's tougher. I don't know what type the next gym is. When I did the practice runs of this is as far as I ever made it. I would beat the first gym just to see, basically I wanted to get a team of 6, and so I pretended I was doing the Martalock through most of it. Did that not kill you? You're level 10? That's no big deal. We can take you out. I would pretend I was doing the... How many times have I said Martalock instead of Wonderlocke? Probably 0. But I kept pretending I was doing the Wonderlocke just to see what it would look like. And in some of my practice runs, guys, we got garbage. And let me say this. In most of my practice runs, we got garbage. But every now and again, you got one of those godsend practice runs that, ooh, there was one I got a Snorlax right off the bat. Now, his name was Your Mama, and he was holding a burn heal. So a little rude, but still funny. So we had an example like that. I had a Scyther in one of them, and that was cool as heck. I love Scyther. He wasn't holding the Metal Coat, unfortunately, but if I ever found one in the game, like I said, I could evolve him because of my rules. So, there were some good Pokemon out there, and we will get some super exciting Pokemon out there. I'm not saying... I mean, we got Zoroark. That would have been really cool to keep. What was the first Pokemon we got? It was a Psychic type? It's Gothitelle, right? Or Gothita? Whatever the second version is. I'm going to use a potion real fast just to make sure that there are no issues here. I think Numel's going to be fine. Numel should be able to tank the entire gym leader himself. And I should also switch train a little bit more. Because I do want Spupa to learn something so that it becomes a little bit more viable. Because right now, it's not. He's such weak prey. You've been caught up right in my spider web. Perfect. Well, that doesn't really scare me, and neither do you, lass Charlotte, with your Kakuna. This may be a Pokemon that Spupa can take out himself. Another thing that I'm pretty happy about, guys, is we haven't gotten... This is going to take so long to take out, isn't it? It's not worth it. The confetti effect on Spupa is awesome. He attacked and the confetti flew and then it grew back on. That is awesome. I need to watch the X and Y anime. Is that still on? Do they still have that on Netflix? I know they had it on Netflix for a bit, but I heard the series itself wasn't very good. So I was not prone to watching it. I watched through Black and White a long time ago, back when it first came out, but that's the last Pokemon anime, besides rewatching OG episodes, because those were the best ones. But besides watching those, and even those, I would get up to Orange Islands, and then I'd be like, once we get to Orange Islands, you're starting to lose me a bit. OG up to the Elite Four, and Ash losing to the... Who did he lose to? Oh, he lost to Richie, didn't he? Or Tracy? What was his name? Whoever also had the Pikachu when his Charizard was slack-a-lackin'. We have a Combee coming in. Spupa, you want to come on in and take on this thing? We need a rock type. That would be awesome. I'm trying to think. We should make predictions. That's what we should do. That'll make it more exciting. We should make a prediction before every encounter. Are you going to know Gust? You may know Gust, so I'm not playing with it. We should make a prediction before every encounter. A prediction before every encounter, and that... Ooh, you did know Gust. If the prediction comes true, we get a second encounter. No, I'm not going to make that rule. Although, that would be a fun rule. Although, then you would just guess Zigzagoon every time, because you're guaranteed to get one eventually. I would just guess something garbage that we haven't got yet, because you're probably going to get a Bunnelby, you're probably going to get a Zigzagoon, you're going to get all these things by the end of it, so maybe that wouldn't work. In fact, I'm now convinced that that would not work. Hello, voila! Oh, that determined expression, the glint in your eyes that says you're up to the challenge. It's fantastic, just fantastic. Is this your first time challenging a gym? Fantastic! Whether it's tears of frustrations or that follow a loss or the blossoming of joy that comes with victory, they're both great subjects for my camera. Fantastic! This will be just fantastic. Now come at me. My lens is always focused on victory. I won't let anything ruin this shot. I can only do... The problem is, everybody in this game is going to be French. Like, her name is Voila, which makes me think she's French. This is some epic music, but I can't give everybody a French accent because there's only so many I can do. Surskit. That's a decent check to shoot, man. That's a good... Oh, he's level 10 also. Let's go for the Stun Spore, just to make this thing less annoying. Yeah, I can't send a Nummel. I cannot send a Nummel against this thing. Gonna get off the Stun Spore. Look at the confetti effect. It's so cool. This thing is now paralyzed to make it a little bit easier for me. We could definitely survive one more bubble. So let's go for the tackle. Oh, he used quick attack. I was like, you're still faster than me? Boom. Okay, tackle's gonna do... This Spupa's weak. Is Spupa garbage? And I didn't know it this whole time? I hope not. Let's go into Kecleon, and we'll do some Fury Swipes action. Although you're gonna turn me into... What are you gonna... You're turning me into Water type? That's fine. You can alternate me between water and that if you want to. Quick attack. Stay the normal type. Perfect. And we'll get that stab... Fury Swipes off. Even if you go for, you're going for the bubble this time. Or you're going for something else that I haven't seen yet. We'll see. Or you won't live to see another day. Just kidding, you are going to live to see another day. Going for the Water Sport, I don't think that changes our type. It does not change our type, so we are safe to go. Just go for the Scratch, you don't need the Fury Swipes. Increased accuracy. Make sure... Increased accuracy to make sure that it hits. Or we could just go for 2 scratches, and apparently he's got a tongue that's rougher than a cat's, because he does it with the tongue. You ever touched like a cat's tongue? Feels like sandpaper. It's like that, but apparently his feels like razors. Kecleon grows to level 12. Who do we got next? Oh, Spupa grows to level 11. And you're going to send in the villain? I'm going to assume it's a bug type, but I'm going to assume it's not water. So I'm going to think I am safe to go into Nummel here and Flame Burst away. The villain is coming out. Ooh, it's a butterfly. It's a Butterfree wannabe. Level 12, Hardening. You have no idea what you have coming in store for you. You're about to get... I don't have a lighter. You're about to get burned, my friend. Is it going to one-shot? It's not even going to two-shot. Is Flame Burst physical? Let's hit him with that Ember. Infestation. Okay, that does absolutely nothing. With a name like Infestation, you had me scared for a second. No longer. What the heck is happening? Oh god, it's like a Sand Tomb, but bug type? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that move existed. Because we get it from the first gym leader, I'm going to guess it's not that good. But that was a crit. We're going to take out this villain with this, and boom, as you guys see, I don't even have badges on the layout, which means I don't have to edit any badges. Basically, I made this so I could have a really easy series that isn't take long to edit. Nummel grows to level 17. Boom, get some stats, my friend. And we have defeated leader Voila. You and your Pokemon have shown me a whole new field of depth. Fantastic, just fantastic. Think she likes that word? I'd guess that she does. Look at this weird butt. I got a beard butt. Look at it. You see like this little... small part, and these are bigger? What is happening with these hiccups? Young trainer, you... No, it wasn't you alone. You and your Spupa have shown me a whole new field of death. Fantastic, it's fantastic. Fantastic. There's our first badge, the Bug Badge, or Infestation Badge, or the Swarm Badge. That's what's going to be called. Bug Badge. Pokemon up to level 30 will listen to your orders during battle. Yup, even if you get them from trades. And here this team commemorates your win against a pro photog like me. I hate when people say that, but we do get the TM for Infestation, which is kind of dope. Using a TM like that one, they let you teach your Pokemon some new moves quicker than a shutter set to photography terminology. Use it and it's impossible for your... Ooh, it traps you in battle too, so it is a bind. It's like a wrap, I guess. Let's use Infestation. What's its power? What is its power? Where's my TMs? There he is. Oh, that's why. It's weak as heck. I don't even want to... Well, we may as well let Spupa learn it. Just because. Spupa doesn't learn... Like, doesn't have... Spupa can't learn it. Gulpin can. Congratulations, Gulpin. You have learned Infestation. Congratulations. Boom. Just add a little bit of depth. You know... Early on, you don't need that much type coverage, but it's still going to be nice. If a grass type comes in, boom, there's a check to that. Although we already have plenty of checks to that. Who cares? Whoa! My, oh, what I say, you, whoa, would you look at that bug badge? Very nice, future champ. I bet that schmancy paint professor who gave you your first Pokemon will be amazed to see it. After you help your Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, why don't you head up to the Pokemon Lab in Lumio City and show it to him, huh? I'll show you something before I show him anything. But although he is right, I shouldn't be mean to him. Please, I'm going to need you to stop sitting down. This lady looks like a Scraggy. Have you picked into that boutique? I have not yet. I don't want to, but I do want to go. Please, hello. I do want to go into the Pokemon Center and heal like he told me to. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll head to the next route, guys. And you know what the next route means. New encounter, which means another trade. Basically, if we can get like one Wonder Trade an episode, that's going to be pretty awesome. There's going to be some episodes where we can't, and that's a shame. It's also life, though, so get over it is what I'm going to tell you. Or you could do what I do. I literally, like, in doing research for this, hello, go ahead and talk to me. Oh, you are, aren't you? You're one of the kids who got a Pokemon from Augustine Sycamore, right? Everyone sounds so fancy in this game. Would you look at that? You got a bug badge. Looks like I might have a new scoop. To beat Voila. Is there Viola? It's Voila, right? That's something aside your age. You really are something, aren't you? Oh, sorry. I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Alexa. The gym lady you just faced, Voila, is my younger sister. I work as a journalist myself. Here, why don't you take this to celebrate getting your first badge? Thank you for the XP share. So these two sisters don't care about making money, apparently. If you have any XP share and you turn it on, all the other Pokemon in your team get XP points, even if they don't appear in battle. I hope it helps you with your training. I work at the big publishing house in Lumio City. Feel free to stop by anytime if you have a big scoop to share with me. Ooh, you want my big scoop? You want my big scoop? Sorry for that. Let's go ahead and put Gulpin out in the front of the party with that lovely poison gas. We still have enough Pokeballs, right? I know we used a lot last time, but we should still have enough. Route 4 is going to be our next encounter. And I guess we can just go in this grass and get it. Doesn't really matter what it's going to be. I don't know. I get excited every time we do it, and then I'm like, oh. But it doesn't matter. Is it not... That's not shiny? That's a... Maybe there's just different colored... I'm going to assume there's just different colored Flabébé. Because the first one we faced was red. And that is not red. So I'm going to assume... Congratulations, Josh. You know your colors. I'm going to assume that there are different colored Flabébé and that this is not shiny. We can look at it before we Wonder Trade it off, but I don't think it's going to be shiny. We only have 10 Pokeballs, so actually we kind of got to be a little careful here. I guess we're also going to get to see what type Flabébé is, because I didn't know. That's a 1-y, a 2-y, a 3. You're much easier to catch than Farfetch'd. And I thank you for that, because I don't have a lot of time. I leave in less than 12 hours. Gulpin gained a boosted experience. Gulpin grows to level 12. What level do you evolve? 26? I've never used a Gulpin. And I don't think I will in this playthrough either. But Flabébé's data is going to be out of the Pokedex. It's fairy type, single bloom Pokemon. When it finds a flower it likes, it dwells on that flower its whole life long. It floats in the wind's embrace with an untouched heart. Cool. Yes, we will give Flabébé a nickname. This one is male. I'm still calling everybody Sweaty, E-A-T. I'm still going to call everyone Sweaty Boy because Sweaty Girl, even if I spell it G-U-R-L, something about it just isn't rubbing me the right way. Sweaty Boy has been transferred to Box 1. So we're going to go ahead and load up into Wonder Trading here, and we're going to get a Pokemon for this other Sweaty Boy. And then we'll have to decide if that's a Pokemon we want to add to the team or not. I can always go back and grab it from the box. There's no star next to it, so it is not Fairy type, and it is level 8. So we are looking for a level 18 or less. to get from this trade. If it's 18 or less, we can add it to the team, or we can keep it in the box, whatever, the box, whatever we want. So who wants to wonder trade me? Who wants to send me a Dratini? Who wants to send me Arthur? Does anybody out there want to send me Arthur? Nobody knows who Arthur is. I would like Archer the 5th. Would it be the 5th? No, it's not Archer. Lucas from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Arthur, not Archer. Did I say Archer? Arthur. Arthur the 5th will be coming. Flabébé is going to get sent off, and in exchange for this Flabébé, we are going to see Zubat. I will probably add it to the team and replace Gulpin, honestly. We get Zubat. We haven't gotten any like foreign named Pokemon yet, which is good because then I can actually, if it's a new Pokemon, I'll actually know what the name is. Okay, so we get the Zubat. It's not a great Pokemon. Actually, what am I talking about? Crobat is an awesome Pokemon, and I would have no problem using a Crobat in this playthrough. We need a flying type on the team. We don't need one, but it'd be nice to have some coverage. And it replaces the poison typing in Gulpin, so we're going to check what level it is. Organize these boxes. What do we got here? 14, it is from Germany. And 14 does fall in the levels we were looking for, so unfortunately, Gulpin, you are going to get kicked to the curb, and we're going to take this Zubat with us. Cool, welcome to the squad, Zubat. That's another reason why I decided not to do a fancy layout, was because there's going to be so many changes, probably. Oh, I got to write down Zubat, and we can go back and start doing battles. Oh god, there's so many items. There's gonna be so many. It's just too many layout changes to handle. I just can't do it. Oh no. This will probably be the last episode I record of this tonight, just because I'm starting to see a lot of bugs formulate outside my window because I have the light on shining into my face. Hello. Oh, smashing. I'm a gardener. I'm morning, yeah, youngster. My Corphish here has some sharp pincers. Pretty far from New York, Mr. New York accent man. Was that Gardner Wheaton? Was that a chainsaw in your hand? I can't do Corphish. Let's go ahead and hit him with a bite. Let's see how strong this Zubat is. I didn't check to see if it was not a bad bite. Ooh, we can get the flinch off. Zubat, you're already my favorite. I didn't check to see if he was, like, trained for, what do you want to call that, competitive in any way. If we got, like, what do you even, I guess do you want Adamant or, I don't know what you want. Jolly? I don't think you'd want Jolly. I feel like Crobat's already a pretty fast Pokemon. Could be wrong, though. You may want Adamant. I have no idea. Or you may want Defensive, because maybe he's weak. I don't play competitive, guys. I'm not going to pretend like I do. Do I have the EXP share on? Because I said I was going to turn that off. Let's go ahead and turn that off, because we don't need it right now. If later in the game we start falling behind, I will probably change that, but for right now, I don't think we really need it on. Turn that off. Perfect. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and turn that off. It just makes it really easy. Like the level, your Pokemon get over leveled really quickly, is at least what I found in my short test run with it. There are Ralts here. Oh, beautiful, and it's also fairy type in this game. Oh, this is an early route Pokemon, and if we can get a routes from a trade, I would take either a Gardevoir or Gallade any day. So there's a lot of trainers to fight on this route. I'm trying to get through as best I can without getting into too many battles, but we are clearly cursed. There's that red Flabébé. Unfortunately, we're hitting every battle, but so there's another encounter coming up, guys, in like, not too far, basically the next city. We can get a static encounter in the next city that I want to go ahead and grab, but I don't want, if we get that now, we probably won't get an encounter in the next episode. I'm trying to think. We might actually, I have no idea. So we'll either get 2 in this episode or we'll get 2 in the next episode. I don't know. I'm trying to make my way through a hedge maze right now, and I really can't talk while doing this. I don't want to, I don't feel like going through, I don't feel like walking through the flowers because something is going to try to attack me. I can't get 2 steps. I'm cursed. Also, I still never figured out the webcam thing. That's a Badoo. I thought it was a Rog and Rolla at first, and I got so excited. I guess I shouldn't get too mad at these random encounters because at the very least, we're having the chances of a shiny showing up, and if a shiny shows up, we're adding it to the team. I don't care. I want a shiny. I haven't gotten... We got a shiny... I'm trying to think of the last time I just got like a shiny, just like a random full odds shiny. I guess when we found Darumaka in the Pokemon Volt White playthrough, although some people wouldn't, like, because it's a ROM, people will be like, well, that's not fair. It's a ROM. You gotta do it on a cartridge. On cartridge... Probably in Pokemon Black or White, I can't remember which one I played through, I found a shiny Hydreigon. No, hold on, not that. Drudigan, whatever it's called. I found a shiny one of those, which was pretty cool. He's a gross-looking dragon, but it was cool to get a shiny of him, and it was pretty late game, so... That's probably the last, like, on-the-console full-odds shiny that I received. Or that I found, I should say. I didn't receive it, but that's probably the last one I found, and, I feel like we're due. I feel like we're due for another one. If we don't get one just out in the wild, in Wonder Trading is what I'm trying to say, then hopefully we can get one just randomly scouring the routes. We're probably fine to stay in. You probably don't know any fire-type moves yet. We will... These flinches from the Zubat are nuts. He is quickly cementing himself as the... Oh, you don't peck, though. Quickly cementing himself as the leader of this party, which is good because we need a leader. I don't want to use the same Pokemon over and over. That's another reason why I think turning off the EXP share is good, is because if you want to train up your other Pokemon, it forces you to use them instead of just like, oh, well, I'm just going to tank the game with Numel because he's a stud. In fact, let's bring him out right now so we can see him. Let's give Volbeat a little bit of time. We gotta give everybody, at least now, until we get some more encounters in the future, that we can start replacing some of these less... Please, though. Until we can start replacing some of these Until we can start replacing some of these less exciting Pokemon. No offense, Kecleon, no offense. But we're gonna have to use them, and so we may as well get them up to a decent level. Pidgey's coming in, which is not great for me. That's part of the issue, too. There's a lot of birds in this early round, and we have a lot of bugs. The bugs don't help us, but I think we're fine here. Dude, we're going to get... Can you learn... Volbeat learns Tail Glow, right? Get that Tail Glow going up. Signal Beam, you're toast. I'd like to think we could take some boys down with a Tail Glowing Volbeat, although, if I had to guess, Volbeat won't be on the team that long. No offense, Volbeat. It's our first Pokemon. That's the other thing, too. Wonderlocks are weird. Because you don't have, everybody's like gets so attached to their starter. This is the first Pokemon I got in this game. Technically, he's our starter now because we traded our starter away for him, but I don't feel that great a connection. That's a creepy looking voodoo doll of a Flabébé. Burmy is gonna come in. Oh god, that Pokemon is gross. Burmy's gonna come in. We'll probably fine to just stay and tackle this thing. We're still a bit over leveled, which is why we're having a pretty easy time of this. Once we get a little bit further, the Pokemon will become a little bit better, and we won't be so over-leveled, and then, really, you're going to pop potions on a Burmy? You're that worried about keeping it alive? I mean, friendly trainer, no doubt. She cares about her Pokemon, and I can respect her for that. But I have to tell you... Although I have to tell you, you will cease to exist very shortly. Thank you for not trying to go for the Protect stalls. Although there's no reason to stall. But a lot of the time in this game, they'll be like, oh, my only option is Protect, so I'll just click Protect 1,000 times. Burmy's coming in again. Okay, I'm not dealing with the fact that it takes us 2 hits to kill you. I'm just going for Numel. Guys. I'm sorry. My microphone is... I need to raise it up, but then it gets into the camera. Because whenever I want to talk directly on the microphone, it's way down here. What if I bring it up just ever so slightly? What are you? You are a weird-looking Burmy. I guess there's different forms of Burmy, and I just don't use them, so I don't remember that. Torched, basically. I don't think you actually get... Because, like, when you evolve into Wormadam as the different typings, or as the different forms, you get different typings. Like, I believe that was Bug Ground, and I believe the next one coming in is Bug Steel. Yeah, I believe... maybe not. I have no idea. But... Oh, God, you're so gross. But I guess he doesn't get that until he turns into Wormadam, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, though. I don't know a lot about Pokemon. Although I know that Burmy is fried and will not be facing us anytime soon. Agnes looks like your Pokemon have gotten stronger than mine. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm definitely missing the speed up button. I am absolutely missing the speed up button. A poison barb. A poison barb. Hello, G-Light be like, oh my Pete Rat. I'm missing the speed up button. Speed up button makes battles go by like that, but it's okay though, because we're taking this at a slower pace. The downside, it's not like, this isn't a me, I'm lazy and I want to get through the game quick. This is a, when we're going through these battles, it's boring for you guys, which then means I need to come up with something to talk about to keep you guys at least somewhat entertained. And I'll be honest, there's like 3 objects around me, and there's not much I can do in terms of formulating a story for laundry detergent, caffeine pills, frog flashlight. Why do I have this? I could never tell you. Car keys. Is there any no personal information there? We're fine. You want to see my social? Yeah. There you go. See, 1 battle done. I just got to do that for every single battle, and then it's a little bit more exciting. I'm also not reading any of their text, which I also feel bad about. Is there any items hidden up here? Feels like a decent place to hide an item. But he's going to be that guy, isn't he? He's going to be that guy. I just wanted to get past him. I just wanted to not have to go through the flowers. Because another thing right now is like, as cool as finding a shiny Pokemon would be, do they use their Corphish to like help them chop the grass? That's kind of cool. Just use Rotom-Mow. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's a type of Rotom that turns into a lawnmower. It would be a lot easier for you. Wow, that's not good. Corphish is going to go for the bubble. Nothing. Does nothing to me. Volbeat, you got this battle single-handedly. I'm going to need some water, guys. But what it does is, what are we talking about? I have a train of thought that has an engine and a caboose. That's how short my train of thought usually is. Stuff around me? Social security number? That's not... Oh, God, my fingernail. Oh, scraped along the side of a stainless steel tumbler. And it sounded like nails on a chalkboard. Now I got chills. What's the worst sound, guy? Guys, that's up there. Silverware scraping together. If you've ever like been... Oh, my God, it's making me cringe. I got chills. I have so chills right now. If you guys have ever like been doing dishes and you like scrape 2 forks together, oh my teeth hurt. Or they get like the prongs get stuck in between each other. It literally feels like my teeth are gonna fall out. It hurts so bad. What I was saying is that yes, I want a shiny, but the Pokemon here early on aren't that exciting anyway. Oh, I want a Pancham. I forgot this game had Pancham. The Pokemon here aren't that exciting anyway, so even if we run into like a shiny Zigzagoon, am I gonna be that pumped? No, I want to save my shiny mojo for a little bit later in the game when we can be like, boom, shiny greatest Pokemon ever. Insert that name here, whatever you think it is, and we'll find it. Shiny Gibble, shiny Bagon. I think there's Bagons decently early in this game. Let's put Sentret in here because I just owned him. The other problem is like putting in these weak Pokemon, it just means we're taking longer per battle, and we're almost done with this episode, and we made it. Well, I guess we did the entire gym today, so that's not a Pikachu is so overhyped. It's the only one that gets its own voice. I mean, it gets like a cool. Everybody knows the Pikachu. I've been staticked. Never touching a Pikachu again. You could put that tail right away, my friend. I don't need you. But. We will try to... I'll probably just do... There's a couple more trainers on this route. Let me know in the comments, because what's nice about this is I'm going to be gone for the week, so before I start recording this again, I can get some feedback. Let me know in the comments, do you guys care about all these trainers? If there's a route full of trainers, you want me to just bam, grind through them and be done with it? Or how do you want me to handle that? I'm honestly open either way. If you want me to do them off camera, I'll do them off camera. Because we could go to the next town right now. There's like, oh no, please. There's like 3 more trainers on this route that we could go fight for a little bit more experience, but we're already over leveled. So it's like, do I need to? Like, if there's good items, obviously, I'd like to, I could come back here and be like, oh, got this good item, but we could also just run past him and not have to fight him. And it's also just neither, so it doesn't really matter. But let me know if you guys want to see Should I fight everybody? Should I skip the trainers that don't really matter? And I ran right into his eyeballs. You guys can let me know if you guys want to see them all, or if you don't want to see them all. Another Corphish. These dudes travel similarly. They may be triplets. Volbeat's going to come in, and I think we've seen this song and dance before. 2 quick attacks and you're done for. Maybe 3. That's okay, though. Next episode, we're going to head into Lumiose City, guys, which should be a lot of fun. Because we get to meet Professor Sycamore. He's going to give us something cool. And we're going to get a static encounter that we then get to Wonder Trade off. So there's another Wonder Trade coming. Don't you fret, my little boys. We're going to get another Wonder Trade. And I have a feeling this next one's going to be pretty awesome. Though I can't guarantee it. So don't put my word to it. Should I do one more battle? I should do one more battle. I should do one more battle. Okay, well, I have no choice now. We're going to do one more battle. As I kind of already did the outro. But next episode should be pretty dope. This dude's hair looks like a straight up Bouffalante. No offense, Adrian, but, oh, Magikarp. Wonderful. Just a wonderfully difficult Pokemon. Definitely worth the at least 1 minute it's going to take to get through this battle. That's okay, though. We're going to watch him splash. Not that... Dude, I could turn battle animations off and speed things up, but that like takes the whole... I don't get people to do that. Unless you're doing like a speed run, in which case I get that you would, because it takes the time. Unless that's against speedrunning rules, I have no idea. But that's the whole fun of Pokemon, is watching them do their moves. Even though I've seen Fire Blast 10,000 times in-game, I will go nuts every time that little man-looking guy that's made of flames comes out and devastates somebody. I will get pumped every freaking time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm having some bad hiccups and I don't really know what's happening. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. Don't want to talk to these guys just yet. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by, because we would love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time as we explore some of Lumiose City. See you guys.